Hi, hello and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Veronica and I'm a big lover of makeup, so if you want to see more reviews, looks and more fun videos, don't forget to subscribe. In today's video we are gonna film a get ready with me and I'm gonna use some new products, and as well we will chat a bit about my Greek vacation, so if you're curious about that, please keep on watching. Good morning, I am just back from Greece and I am a bit tan as well, and I'm very happy about that, but as well I have some pimples, so it is what it is. I just primed the face with the NYX Marshmallow Primer, and on the lips I have a bit of the This Is Juice gloss from NYX as well. This is in the project pen, and on the back of my hand I have the Givenchy. This is a tester from Sephora because I did order these from Sephora. This is the Givenchy Prisme Libre Skincare Glow. It is a glowy foundation, so I put a bit of this in here. It is this darker one, and then I put a bit of the Lisa Eldridge. This one is in the project pen as well. The Lisa Eldridge Seamless Skin. I have the shade number 2 for this, and the Givenchy one that is a bit too dark for my skin tone. It is the number 3 and 250. So that is that. Usually the testers from Sephora are a bit dark for me, but don't forget, if you want to try something, this is not the best way because I am mixing it with something else, but you can mix it with something lighter or darker and create your perfect shade. So like I said, I am just back from Greece and it was very beautiful, but as well I don't have something to compare with because I never been to Greece and I never been to a vacation on the beach side, except I am from Constanța in Romania, which is a city where we have the beach, we have the Black Sea, and so I have a comparison to that, but it's not comparable. Corfu is an island. It has a lot of different kind of beaches. It was absolutely stunning and I loved it. I really loved it. And this foundation is too light for me, but I have a bronzer and I will just add a bit more of that and we will have a good shade match at the end, hopefully. But these two together work absolutely beautiful, and on top of the marshmallow primer that is a bit hydrating, and as you can see I have a bit of a glow, so the Givenchy one just added a bit of glow, which I really like because I don't like something very glowy. It's not for me, but nothing flat either. And in the same order I got a tester of this one. This is the Tarte Shape Tape Radiant, and this is the shade number 12N, Fair and Neutral, the lightest one from here. I will use a bit of that today. I will use my sponge and just dip in here and put it on my under eye, and it seems to be a good shade for me. I will put it on the lid as well just to cover my veins. And let me share more impressions about Greece. I want to mention that the vlog is up when you are seeing this, so I will link it down below. I just filmed some food and some of the views, and I talked about my experience a bit, but now I want to just share a bit more. The food is really nice. My favorite was the moussaka, and we went to a restaurant 2 times, Tasala or something like that. I did mention it in the vlog, and it was really good food there, and the seafood was absolutely amazing. And then they have a thing called portocalopita, and that is orange pie, and in Romanian actually orange it's portocală, so portocalopita is kind of similar to our language, at least the beginning of the word, but it was amazing. I think we had like 4 of them or something, and they were great, so I do recommend that as well. Okay, so the base is done, and I kind of like this concealer because it's radiant. I really like the name, and it's not cakey or something. And because I put a pretty small amount of product, you can still see a bit my discoloration and stuff, but I don't care about that. You can still see my pimples, but this way it looks a bit more natural, so I kind of like it. So let's do blush, because I have a liquid one. Finally I bought a Rare Beauty blush, and I actually bought it in Corfu in Greece because it's not available in our Sephora. I have the shade Hope in here, and what I'm gonna do is actually put two dots. Let's put 2 dots, and then I will use the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless filter, and I'm gonna put 1 dot in here, something like that, just to create like a shimmery blush. And I will take the sponge and blend this out. Let's see. Okay, very natural. I will put actually a bit more blush because I blended it out. And let's put a bit of the Charlotte Tilbury right here. Let's see if I put too much now, because I know that these blushes are pretty pigmented, but as well I am blending them out with a sponge. It looks absolutely stunning. So let's do that on the other side, and I will apply some powder as well, and I will be right back. Okay, powder done as well. I put a bit of the Huda Beauty loose powder under the eyes and on the T-zone, and the rest is the LYS Triple Fix Translucent Setting Powder. And let's finish the face. I left just a bit of powder in here because I just like a bit of baking. I bought a new bronzer. This is the very fingerprinty Fenty stalk'r Instant Warmth Bronzer in the shade In the Sun, and this looks pretty light, which for now I'm a bit scared of because I am a bit tan, but in general I think this will be amazing for me. So let's just use a BH Cosmetics brush and see how this one looks. So in Greece I saw a lot of cats, which is kind of cute, but at the same time a bit sad because they were on the streets, so nobody was looking after them, but they were so many. It was crazy. And as well, a bit surprising was that there were not that many mosquitoes. I was expecting hundreds, and I usually get bitten by all mosquitoes. I'm gonna put just a tiny bit of the Essence Pure Nude Baked Blush on top of this one. This is the Rosy Rosewood shade, but only in the last evening I got bitten like 3 times. I'm using the Super Glow from Natasha Denona now. So overall, not that many mosquitoes, but I still recommend you to have the spray just to be sure that you are safe. I'm taking a bit of Hoola from Benefit because I still think I am just a bit too light, but that bronzer will be amazing for the rest of the year when I don't have a tan. Let's actually do brows on camera because I did pick up the new Rare Beauty Brow Harmony Precision Pencil, and I bought it in Rich Taupe. I am just hopeful that this will be a good shade for me. So it has this amazing spoolie. Oh, I love a tiny spoolie. This one is just perfect. It's actually better than all my spoolies because I have this one at the end of one brush and it's larger, so this one is, it's so nice. It has a tip like this and it seems like a good shade, so let's see. Oh, okay, it's not too light. I was thinking that it will be too light, but it seems like a good shade for me, so I will just apply it in here, but I will blend it with the spoolie and it seems pretty blendable. So let's just fill in the tail and this part because I have a gap in here. Okay, so this is one brow done. It looks pretty good. It's, like I said, just a bit warm, but it's not the worst. So let's do the other one as well. Okay, so the shape is done. I'm gonna put my favorite brow gel on top, the Fluff and Hold from Too Faced. And overall, I like the pencil. It's a bit creamy, so I am a bit scared of that, but maybe it will set down. And the shade is just a bit too warm. It's not a tragic quantity of warmth, but not my perfect shade. Let's do lips. I'm gonna put first the Line Loud from NYX in the shade Gold Crusher as lip liner, and then I'm gonna use the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump, and I have the shade Primrose. I finally purchased this one, and I will tell you the story why I purchased this one and not something else. But let's apply the lip liner first. Okay, it looks like this. I will just click. Let's see. This is how it looks. It smells like menthol or something. I kind of like it. It looks really good, and I feel a bit of the plum sensation, but for now is not that crazy. The only thing with this packaging is that you don't need to click too much, because in that case you will have product everywhere, and if you are clicking too little, you will just create lines with the edge of the product, so you need to be a bit careful. But overall I think it was pretty easy to use, and it looks pretty good, and it's not very uncomfortable for now. Let's talk about some eyeshadows as well. I don't have any new shadows, so I will just mix and match some palettes, and I will just talk through this. So we will use the Viseard Dark Edit, the Cosmos from ABH, and my Dream palette from Natasha Denona. And as well, I recently purchased this one. This is the Jumbo Eye Pencil from NYX. This is not a first impression, but this is not my favorite product. But today I want to just put it in the inner part of the eye right here, just as a base. And yeah, this is not a good one shadow look for me because it's creasing. So it is what it is, not my favorite, but I put it in there for the base. Today I want to do a purple look, so we will start with some cream to powders from Natasha Denona, my Dream palette. So I purchased this Maracuja Juicy Lip from Tarte because I was kind of curious about it, and because my order from Beauty Bay got cancelled. I actually got my money's back because it was very strange. First of all, I did purchase from Beauty Bay like 10 times already, so I know how they work. It's not something new. Usually they have pretty good customer service, and usually my order is here in like 2 weeks. This time around I just ordered it, everything was fine, and then it told me that it's coming with the postal service. And if you know me, I hate the postal service because it is very, very bad in general. And I put as well the address from my workplace because I had a coworker that would pick up the package because I was in Greece, and I got nothing. No information, no details. It was in the air. I was informed that the delivery firm got the package, but no information. I didn't know in which country it was, where it was, and in my workplace you can't send a ticket from the postal service, but they didn't tell me before ordering that, hey, this is getting to you by the postal service, because the other 10 times that I ordered, all the times it was with the normal delivery guy just calling me and telling me, hey, are you there? I am with your package. No calling, no information. I messaged the Beauty Bay customer service. I messaged the customer service from the tracking firm. Nothing. Nobody replied. No information into my tracking. Nothing. I will create just some hairs with the NYX. This is the shade Ash Brown. Just on the tail to have more dimension. So I used 2 purple mattes and then the NYX pencil in the inner corner. Let's use a shimmer from the ABH Cosmos. I'm gonna use this one. It's called Supernova and I will spray it because I don't want any fallout if possible. And it is a stunning purpley blue. I'm just blending the edges a bit more. Yeah, so overall about the Greek vacation, because we don't care about the delivery stuff, it was beautiful overall. We took a small cruise as well and that was lovely, even though I am afraid of heights, so I was pretty pathetic and I didn't jump from the boat, which is sad because I know how to swim. I'm gonna apply some Lush Princess mascara. So overall the Greek vacation was absolutely lovely. The water was so clear and so clean and the beaches were not very crowded, even though it is the season where everybody goes, and it was lovely. And I love the sea, so for me it was the highlight of this trip was the water, was the sea, the sunset, the sound of the waves. I absolutely loved it. And I liked the town as well. There were so many shops. I was kind of impressed how many shops there were. And I held a snake, which I never did, so it was my first time doing that, which was very fun. Love the aquarium, love the food for the most parts as well. So it was a great vacation overall. I am very happy. So I will put this liner on. This is the Maybelline tattoo liner in the shade Amethyst, and I'm gonna put some lashes and I will be right back. Okay, so this is the final look and I actually really like it. So let's do a fast discussion about the makeup. So blush, absolutely beautiful. I like the technique of mixing this one with the Charlotte Tilbury because I prefer a more glowy shimmery blush. The lip thingy from Tarte, very comfortable. I don't like very plumping, hurtful lip products. This is not it, it's great. The Givenchy thing, it added a really beautiful glow, but it's not for me, it's a bit too glowy for my skin, but in this combination was pretty good, but I'm not gonna purchase it. The Tarte Radiant Concealer, I am kinda impressed. It looks absolutely beautiful under the eyes, so I will consider that one at some point because it looks really beautiful under the eyes. The bronzer is absolutely beautiful, creamy and buildable. Of course I will use it more. For me right now it's just a bit too light, but I could see myself absolutely loving this in the winter or more colder months. The brow pencil from Rare Beauty, I actually love it more now because after I have all my makeup done with lashes and lips and everything, it doesn't look that warm or that different to my hair color from the roots. I like the brows, so I like this one, but of course I need to use it more to see if it wears nice as well. And yeah, so overall we had some pretty good hits this time around and my makeup looks absolutely beautiful. So this was the video. If you liked it and you want to see more from me, please subscribe and give it a like, and I will see you next time.